Earlier in the show, we told you what a disappointment the vampire movie Twilight was, but that's not the only movie about vampires hitting theaters this weekend. Let the Right One In from Sweden does an effective job of creating its own world of vampires, one that is more cemented in reality and terror. Told through the eyes of Oscar, a lonely 12-year-old boy who is picked on by school bullies, the story focuses on the connection he makes with Ellie, more of a friendship. She's the girl next door. And guess what? She craves the taste of human blood, and yet that doesn't seem to bother Oscar one bit.
Är du död?
Nej. Märks inte det?
Men liksom... Är du gammal?
Jag är 12 år. Fast det har jag varit väldigt länge.
A great connection forms between the two as they look out for one another while dealing with the complications of adolescence, their first true love, and of course, being a vampire. Straightforward on a very low budget, Let the Right One In is the vampire film for adults to see while the pubescent masses can flood the theaters for Twilight. I say see it.
Yeah, I say see it too, and I think that the pubescent masses should see this one as well. They can certainly
I hope they do. A Swedish art house film is a tough sell when Twilight's at the Cineplex as well, but this is a really good movie.
Yeah, there's so much more authentic than Twilight, and I mean, you see these kids and you feel such empathy for one kid who is a terrible killer, and then this other sort of Oscar, her friend, who's so lonely. So, you know, he's ganged up on at school, and there's this real sense that you want him to get revenge. You feel such empathy, such an ache for his loneliness. I think it worked also in part that these kids, unlike the kids in Twilight, they look like regular kids. There's something so much more real about this film.
Something that's really cool about the movie is that the director of Cloverfield, Matt Reeves, is now adapting this for American audiences. So we're going to have this story come to theaters in the upcoming years in English, and I hope it does find its audience now, even though it is a Swedish film.
Yeah, and apparently the Swedish film left a lot of parts of the original book out. So there's some thought, at least from the author, that when Matt Reeves does it, he can include more of the book, and it won't just simply be an American copy of this film, which again is a really nice little movie.